All right, you guys asked for a video on what the cracking noise is for chiropractic. So it's not a crack, first of all. It's not a pop. It's not a click. I know it sounds like that, but actually, what's going on is movement. Movement is going on a microscopic millimeter level, very specific, very precise. So you can think of it just like the same way when we eat food and we digest and excrete it. Our body also goes through very microscopic digestive processes um, to produce energy, to digest food, to produce nerve function. Like we see here, the spine is very full of life, full of energy. Um, our body goes through microscopical things, automatic things that happen so quickly and happen so brainlessly in our lives that we don't even have to think about it. But every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. And our body and our cells also produce waste. And this waste comes in the form of nitrogen. Nitrogen is excreted from our body and it builds up in the joints, in the joint capsule, our muscles and tissues. This nitrogen can be very toxic and can cause bones to shift out of place as they make room for the nitrogen buildup that is essential for our bodily functions. Remember when we were younger, we were learning about when you dive deep underwater and you rise up to the surface too quickly, you get something called the bends or nitrogen poisoning. This is because the nitrogen gas in your body builds up too quickly when you're rising from the deep sea surface to the to the sea level. Um, this is toxic gas. Nitrogen is a toxic acidic gas that can cause a lot of problems. So when you hear that pop or click, and the reason why you get so much relief from that pop or click is because it's an adjustment that's causing the movement of these gas bubbles to explode. These gas bubbles are literally exploding, releasing and further allowing the body to recycle the energy that is needed to keep our body alive. That's why it's called tribonucleation, because it's actually a three-phase click between the nitrogen gas molecules to release and to allow tension to ease out. And stiffness is a big reason also why sometimes that when you get that adjustment, that chiropractic adjustment, that really good chiropractic adjustment, that you feel so much better after because you're literally releasing toxic gases that are building up in between each level and segment of your spine. Every movement and motion, every digestion, every cellular, biological, and chemical process releases waste. So it's really important for us to understand that it's not just a pop or a click that we're hearing, but it's also the release of toxic gas that is well known to be toxic even when we're diving under deep surfaces and come back to the surface for a long time, just like the bends, just like nitrogen poisoning in scuba divers. It's the same thing, just on a very microscopic millimeter level, and that's why you feel so much better after chiropractic adjustment, why I feel so much better after chiropractic adjustment, because we're releasing toxic gases, letting go of some of the tension, opening up the stiffness, and allowing your body to move better so that it can progress further into taking care of those biological processes that your body needs. So think about the sound of the pop or the click that you're hearing is actually a release of toxic gas molecules that are building up in your body that are well known to be toxic for you, and we're building a better life and a better movement through releasing these gases. Thank you.